right, so the blowing of the conch shell usually means the start of an event here in Hawaii. Tonight, the start of our luau and the imu ceremony. Imu is spelled I-M-U, cooking pit, not E-M-U, bird. Imu is an underground oven, and we're cooking a pig. Pig in Hawaiian is pua'a, P-U-A-A, pua'a. Now, what we did early this morning, we laid firewood at the bottom of the pit. Firewood that we use is something called ironwood, also known as Australian pine. So firewood on the bottom. Before we light the firewood up, we're going to place some rocks on there. The rocks we use is lava rock. Lava rock is porous, which means it has holes in it. This is the type of rock you want to use when you're cooking underground because most rocks are solid. Solid rocks will heat up to so much they can't take the heat, might burst like a bomb. So lava rock on top of the firewood. We'll light the firewood up to heat the rocks, and it takes a couple hours to heat up. And while that goes on, we go into the gardens. We're going to chop an entire banana tree down because we're going to use it here in the imu. Banana trees hold a lot of water. It'll create a steaming effect when you're cooking the pig. The style of cooking is called kalua, K-A-L-U-A. No H in there, that would be a liquor. So kalua, steaming and baking at the same time. So once these rocks are nice and hot, all the firewood is totally burnt down. No fire going on in there, just the hot rocks. We'll go ahead and chop the trunk of the banana tree into several sections. Smash it up and place it right on top of all the hot rocks. We'll then place some banana leaves on there and then some tea leaves. Tea leaves, not the drinking kind of tea, but the leaves the guys got around their necks here. T-I is the spelling of this plant. You find this throughout Polynesia. Here in Hawaii, our hula dancers like to use them for their hula skirts. We wrap foods with it and steam foods with it. If you have fever, you place that leaf on the fevered area, it'll help draw some of the heat from the body. So many, many uses for this tea plant. Finally, we get to the pig. Pigs we use usually between 120, 150 pounds each. Pre-pandemic, we would get our pigs from the South Shore at a farm called Kanashiro Pig Farm. Unfortunately, during the pandemic, that family farm did close. So no real pig farm here on Kauai. So we have to get our pigs now from Oahu. So they are flown over, just the meat and bones part of it. So tonight you get the city pigs. and then it's just the meat and bones part of it. We'll bring the pig right in this area here and place it on its back in a pan similar to this. Then we'll spice them up. And the only spice we use, Hawaiian rock salt. It's a thicker grain of salt. We'll sprinkle generous amounts in the cavities of the pig. We'll then go back into the pit, take some of the hot rocks out, and place it inside the pig. That way it's cooking from the inside out, as well as from the outside in. Pig goes on top of all the leaves. More leaves go over the pig. And we put a tarp over it just to make sure none of the sand or the dirt gets in there. So 9 hours later, here we are, ready to take them out. Nice slow cook, 9 hours. Chefs love this way of cooking. All they do is they pick up bones, they shake bones. Most of the meat falls right off the bones itself, nice and soft. As I said, the pigs weigh usually about 120 to 150 pounds each. This is pig 3 of 3. You'll also see a pot coming out of here as well too. In the pot we have a dessert, Hawaiian rice pudding. Yummy. You know the word for yummy in Hawaiian? Yummy. No, it's not. It is ono. Ono. O-N-O. Rice pudding? Ono. Poi. Oh no. That's our rice pudding right here. Oh, we got more pig in there besides pig. I think my cousin's having a party this weekend. Good. So this is the extra one. I wasn't invited to that party. Okay. So the tea leaves come off, and then the hot rocks come out. Rocks hot enough, if you want to cook another pig in there right now, you use those same rocks. Those same rocks will cook another pig by tomorrow morning. Oh. Some more in there, sure. Last one. Okay, they got them. How about a hand for the guys here? Good job.